Yeah, how's it going? We are continuing a series where we're taking a look at different facilities available up there. Coming to this from business perspective and how business potentially would acquire access to different facilities and what my process look like, right? Uh, I I know already the process should be a lot easier. I'll know that already. Process might be very hard, unnecessarily hard, right? If people don't know what they're doing, perhaps one person I speak to, he needs to speak with another person. That person would need to speak to another person, and 6 months later, we haven't progressed with anything, right? Either way, so within this video, I have covered a number of those, right? Where I was taking a look at quantum computing and process of perhaps some of those facilities there. Electrical energy management, I have taken a look at those facilities as well as I have taken a look at facilities for engineering and so it will be very engineering based, I guess. There's not necessarily limited to those, right? And I'm coming to this from industry, right? So there's different ways to approach it. I'm coming to this from industry, and within the studio, I'm going to be taking a look at satellite lab, and let's try to understand this opportunity a little bit better. Taking a look at satellite lab, and I can tell right now that this man needs more space. He has a 2x4 space, so it's very important, or at least it should be. And this man needs more space. We need to start a petition or something. Well, there's a larger programs going on within UK. Something that's called satellite network. There's over 15 that I know of locations as we speak, or where they're looking to build and or operate different satellites, right? While we're doing that, let's try to understand perhaps on a smaller scale and what the process might look like. What's a better way than engaging with some of those satellite labs? Satellite laboratory is a fully equipped facility for building satellites with a clean room. I think there might be a lot of issues with the dust, right? So people are doing their best there, right? Perhaps engagement. Okay, let's focus on engagement. Perhaps more businesses should look at alternatives and, or perhaps the price tag. So more businesses would engage, the price might go down. I guess that's how it should function. But I don't know if it will. Soldering facilities and or satellite test equipment, including flat seats and hemispherical air bearings. Okay, good, good. The CubeSat flat set would enable the development of payloads and or satellite subsystems by offering hardware in the loop testing. Hemisphere air bearings are commonly used to test the attitude or altitude. It's attitude. Okay, okay, okay. Control systems of small satellites. The frictionless nature of the spherical air bearing simulates a zero-G environment, allowing the pitch, roll, and or yaw control systems of the satellite to work as they would in space. Okay, there's a lot of technical information there. Myself, I don't know. I don't know if this entire space is very beginner friendly, right? With the lingo or technical knowledge, right? But this sector might be very important. It's good that they do have those facilities. So let's try to understand a little bit better of how anyone can engage with this organization. Myself, I would like to, perhaps if you're looking for things to do, they might offer a job, right? Or I'm coming into this perhaps offering a project, right? So people have what to do and solving real world problems. I have taken a look at some of those opportunities. I thought there might be some projects and how we're looking for businesses again. But it seems that they are looking for perhaps people, right? We are a diverse team of incredibly talented people dedicated to making Prof Pathfinder a reality. Okay, so we got the project very specific. Wow, I understand, right? I'm not professional, I guess, not yet, right? Within this space. Prof Finder, there's a particular project. Myself, I'm coming as a business, and I write down at one point different projects that could be, I don't know, Oasis, right? and they would go with people dedicated to making Oasis a reality. If that makes sense, right? So there's a particular project, and they're looking to find the people who would like to solve a problem, right, for this project. But it could be tomorrow is going to be a different one if they wanted to. There's might be more people who might be interested in such as topics, right? That perhaps they've been compensated. I hope these people have been compensated for some of the hard work that they're doing. Perhaps this is very not that interesting subject. I don't know. I hope it is. I don't know. Seems like they are looking to hire a lot of professionals. I can see. Or it's a very promising field. Okay, very promising. So perhaps there should be more engagement or people interested in such a fields, right? And hopefully that would be another way of myself bringing more people's attention into some of those very important subjects, right? Engineering and solving real world problems. That would be how to build satellites, right? I have seen some of those projects out there where they're building those, and someone that's throwing into space, someone they put in those satellites on the rocket and take into space, all kind of things, interesting things, right? All different ways how to do it, right? And yourself, if you're interested, they perhaps hiring. Myself, I'm looking as a business, perhaps, and how I could collaborate and work together with such a satellite laboratories and in solving the problems, right? I don't know. I think the whole organization is called that particular way, UOB SAT. So it's the University of Bristol Satellites. I think that's the name of the organization, as well as that's one of the projects, right? It's something that's called Probe Pathfinder, and how we're looking perhaps solving real world problems. I don't know. I haven't read about it, but I thought I might as well share with the people who are interested. Perhaps it's a different project. Myself, I don't know if I even need to know about some of the projects that they're doing. Myself, I'm looking to introduce my own projects. That's what I'm saying. Not perhaps if they're solving real problems. I don't know what kind of information. How expensive that is, right? If we're talking about tens of thousands or millions, if millions, if even if I would read that, then not necessarily would disclose that information. We're talking about millions. Perhaps they would say something or some pictures that they would share. There's a dog shooting from its eye into a volcano. So this is a level of expertise we're talking about, and the project worth can be in millions, right? The way how I'm looking at it would be engagement, right? So that we are taking a look at perhaps very young age and more people should be within this space, and then you can perhaps have a lot of value for invested interest with an increasing number of people engagement, right? So if we're talking about people from 19 or so years old engaging in such a areas, that would be perhaps 20 years if they would like to study with such areas, right? Perhaps the harder thing is to find someone who's interested within the space. And from the pictures that they are using, I think they are looking even for younger people to engage with some of those projects. Otherwise, the pictures should perhaps reflect different things, right? But I guess that's the angle that they have taken, which is kind of, I guess, interesting. I don't know, I don't know. But I think some of those projects are very expensive. Myself, I'll try to engage with the team and see what the process can look like, and if they're interested, or it would be purely operate for perhaps university, and university has its own teams, process, and everything. Since I still wasn't able to find what would be the process of business working together, right? Or would I need to take a different path where I would need to engage as a business to UK's something that's called satellite network, and there are different networks out there within UK. There's, as I mentioned, over 15 different points, or depending where you are within UK, how to engage with that. Perhaps that's another way of doing it. Yourself, if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book, Project Fitful. Within this book, I'm taking a look at the area of fitness, recovery, and nutrition, and I think what would be required for many people to know then venturing into better health or feeling within your body, working out, and particularly we're entering holiday season. And many people might think about how and what they could do differently next year, perhaps improving their own health. That would be worth considering some of those areas, right? With this book, I'm taking a look at those main areas as well as progression, right? So if you are completely a beginner, progressing into how to approach fitness, working out, and as well as what that process would look like, and how you potentially work your way up to the level where you can potentially generate money from doing that. You can find it in QR code in the Connect Company's website below. I'm not entirely sure how BBC is funded. I think it's partly funded by a government and by TV license, right? So it's good that people out there are noticing about some of those areas that would be more of the importance, right? So it's good. It's a good investment of taking part in bringing more attention to some of those areas. So tax money is doing good things, as well as TV license, right? Percentage, I don't know, 20%. Good. It's just worth bringing attention to. Tom and George, perhaps there would be people working within this satellite lab institution, right, or facility, or going on the radio, and perhaps share more knowledge about some of the day to day and what that could feel, look, and or if there's any people interested within some of that space, right? Great. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next one.